I'm going to go ahead and start with the Disc Golf Valley, and then we can go from there. So let's go ahead and get that up. Okay, I haven't played Disc Golf Valley in probably a week and a half or 2 weeks. Basically since the last time I streamed. So we're going to see how this goes. Let's do one warm-up. I can't not just, man, going bone dry. Let's see. Let's do one multiplayer round first. There we go. Okay, hole 1. This is on Owlwood, I think. This course always gets me, man. It's really hard. Let's do Ballista Pro, windbreak, roll. If I just stand up hyzer, have it fade out, there's a putt all the time. Ooh, don't go long. All right, here we go. Perfect. Get the birdie the first try. That's always good. Okay. Another one from Owlwood. Let's see, I do the Ballista Pro on this. Light extra glide. A little bit of angle. Not enough angle. Ooh. I got rather lucky on that one. Okay. Oh, this song.
This changes everything.
All right, 3 Owlwoods in a row, huh? How's everybody doing? If you're watching, go ahead and let me know, and we can talk some discs.
This disc is a treat. My bag is complete. This disc changes.
Just do the musket that leaves a 200-something footer, pure shot.
My putting has been all wrong. I needed a beat all along. This one feels different. I feel right at home.
Okay. This whole recoil.
My
this is the long
scores
one.
will be
It's still a recoil shot.
so low. This changes everything.
All right, now I have a nice eagle look. This is a very gettable eagle, though.
This
That's what I'm talking about.
treat. My bag is complete. This disc changes everything.
Okay.
I practice.
Hole 5.
How can this be?
Yeah.
I'm yeeting the disc off the tee. This one feels different. I feel right at home.
So the song playing right now, for anybody that's interested, is a song I haven't released yet. I've been trying to figure out whether I want to make a music video for it or what I want to do.
This changes everything.
It's about every mail call that I've ever gotten,
This
really.
changes everything. This disc is a treat. My bag
We're cruising
is
here.
complete.
7 under. Oh, this hole. Okay.
This disc
never played this hole right.
changes
It's either going to be too early and miss the Mando, which it looks like it's gonna. Yep, missed the Mando. Perfect. Okay. Recoil low. Stand up hyzer. That was a bad kick. It's not what you want. Oh boy. That's not my best work, everybody. All right. 508 feet from the winter course. Recoil all day. Hyzer, flip to flat, turn a little bit, and fade out. Yeah, I think people sleep on this recoil. It's a little bit understable. You get some turn out of it in Disc Golf Valley, but it's really, really nice for stand-up hyzers, for turnovers. The harder you throw it, the more it turns, just like a real disc. It's great. I hate this hole so much. Ballista Pro, big skip, a little bit of Anheuser. Just eat distance and don't go in the water. That's all I ask. Again, I'm playing Disc Golf Valley for a little bit. Do maybe a Pro Tour round or so. Have about 35 more minutes. But if you want to talk discs, just let me know in the comments one of the discs that you've been liking recently or a disc you have been wanting to try out, and I can share my experience with it if I've thrown it. I just love talking about discs, so any chance I get, I will talk anybody's ear off. Claim reward. Oh, almost. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one Pro Tour round. Then we can talk about some discs and my mail calls. Okay. I always like to disc down on this shot because it's so far downhill. Okay. Musket. Keep going. Get past that rock. There we go. Now I have a fairway driver. It's pretty cool. River. Hyzer flip that thing. Use the backstop because it's there. Nice. And have a putt. Okay. This is another musket shot for me. I'm using the musket more and more because it's a 10-speed, but it acts like a control driver in this game, where I can get pretty decent distance, but it just doesn't have as much variance left or right. So it's a really nice disc to have in the bag. And if anybody's interested in getting that for themselves, it is an extra glide accurate musket. For that control driver slot, I like not having the light weight, so it doesn't go quite as far, but it is just a little bit more controllable. 45 feet, let's throw it in. Oh, that skipped out almost. That would have been crazy. 2 under after 2. Let's do another river shot. Hyzer flip. All right, sit. Don't skip too far. Boo. Okay. Solid. 3 down after 3. This one is eagleable if I have a good drive. So up and over, Anheuser a little bit, but I want it to get out into that open area. Clean, 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 clean. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. 430. Okay. Let's do a musket hyzer and just try to get around that corner. Ooh, straight. Fight. Okay. Have an outside look at it. Let's see. 150 feet. That felt a lot closer. Ooh. Ooh. How's it going? Millennium Disc Golf. He has a YouTube channel too. Go ahead and check it out. Just playing a little Disc Golf Valley and wanted to talk some discs. Show off a couple mail calls I got this week. Oh gosh. That was a mistake, everybody. I usually throw the recoil and I went on autopilot and was talking. Okay. Par it is. That's fine. I'll take it. Saint Pro. The Saint Pro has a little more turn, but it has more fade too. Oh, nice. Okay. 5 down through 6. I'll take it, honestly. Not too bad. Okay, this hole is kind of tough. So, let's do extra fade recoil on a hyzer. Oh, that was the tree I had to get past. Man, 100 feet away. Let's see if I can make some magic happen. Oh, it wanted to spit out. You all saw that, right? Sort of dangled there for a little bit. Okay. Controlled musket shot. I just try to get there for the 3. Okay. Let's see. That's going to be 350. Yeah. Let's do a 4-hand recoil. Give it a little bit of height, a little bit of angle. Try to get up past that hill. That's really it. Okay. Take it. All right, what am I? 7 down through 8. That's pretty good. I'll take it. This one, recoil. 4-hand. Give it some hyzer because it's gonna turn. Oh gosh. Hit the tree. Hit something. Thank you very much. That's so kind of you. All right, let's see. 940 rated. That's good enough for me. That's higher than I think my current rating is. I'll go check though. Let's see. Rating check, rating check. 916. Yeah, good enough. Wait, this is new. They must have just added these. These are the achievement badges kind of things. Maritime law. Nice. Okay. Let's get that multiplayer so I can get a disc. Alright, got to a new level. Ooh. A light roll havoc. This is very interesting. I have to try this. Let's go throw it around a little bit. I'm really happy they added this, like, disc tryout feature. See distance, havoc, light roll. This thing is going to be understable. So I'm just going to throw it flat and see what happens. Ooh, that goes to the right. Comes back, though. Okay. So the next question is how it rolls. Roller angle like that. See if it'll cut. See how far it goes. That goes pretty far. I have a Ballista Pro with a roll in my bag right now. That one goes kind of far though. 488. Let's try a little bit lower, a little bit more cut angle. See if that goes farther. This is looking decent. Flip up. Come on. Flip up. That's a good roller disc. Oh, man. Probably 550, 560. 555. Okay. That's kind of fun. I might actually put that in the bag. Take out this roll disc Ballista. And then Havoc. All right, let's go ahead and stop Disc Golf Valley for now. That was fun, though. Okay, so what I wanted to do is show off a couple mail calls, talk about these discs that I'm currently smitten with, and get your take on them and sort of share the love on them. So the first one is something I got in the mail from 1010 Discs today. and it is a pair of 400 plastic A2s from Prodigy. So I've had, it's sort of like a metallic-y, sparkly A2. It might be 400G. I'm not the best at Prodigy plastics yet. I'm still pretty new, but the one I have in the bag up there is really like stiff, and it says 4 on the bottom, so I'm guessing it's 400 like G or something. Is that firmer? Somebody tell me. I'm new at Prodigy, but I love that disc. It sort of filled in the zone, tactic. I tried all of them. I tried the harp, I tried the zone, I tried the tactic, and all of them were just a little bit too glidey, especially on forehands. Like, I'm not the most adept at forehands. I'm kind of dumb sometimes with them, but they would flip to flat and go straight. Even when I didn't wrist roll, I practiced, and I don't roll my wrist very often on forehands anymore, but they would still flip to flat a little bit too much. And the A2 that I got, that red one, it just holds the hyzer the whole time, and it is very dumpy in the best way. Usually you hear the term dumpy as like a slander, like, oh, that's kind of dumpy, but for an approach disc, I think you want it to be dumpy. So yeah, I have 2 here. This one is 400, and what I love about them is they're board flat. And shout out to 1010 Discs for taking my message on Facebook and actually going, hey, yeah, they're all really flat, because I don't like the ones that have dome for especially forehand approaches. So I have this sort of opaque, mostly opaque. You can still see the lights through it, but compared to this other A2, it's very opaque. Yeah, these feel great, board flat, very overstable. So that's what's going to be my approach disc for this year, for overstable, harp, zone, whatever slot approaches, which is awesome. And the other sort of new disc, I don't know, new disc pickup, I guess, because that's what it was today, was a stack of Prodigy M4s from a buddy of mine here in town. And let me pull those out. So I've been experimenting also with sort of the straight to flippy mid-range, and I've just been trying a lot of stuff. I was stuck on the Sphia for a little bit from Castoplast, but I don't like how bulbous it is in the hand. It's comet-y, not comedy, where it has kind of a tall, rounded top, and I'm not really a fan of that. So then I went to the MD4, the Pro Plastic MD4. The C lines are still really, really stable, but the flippy ones, I actually have a video on my channel here of beating up one of these P-line MD4s and throwing it against concrete, into trees, into light posts, and beating the crap out of it. And in 20 minutes, it became a flippy machine. The thing about Pro Plastic is I just don't like it. And it's not, again, if you like it, that's great. I just don't like how slick and like hard it is. So I've been trying to find something that's flatter topped, because I don't like the Sphia. Dude, the A2 is awesome. It is very overstable though. I haven't thrown the A3, so I don't know what the comparison would be. But A2 is, at least in my experience, like a beefy zone. But yeah, so I want something that's flat top and premium plastic, because I don't like the sort of Pro Plastic slick kind of thing. They beat in, apparently, to feeling better, but I can't put that much work in. So I tried the Anubis by Infinite Discs. I'll do a review of that here pretty soon. It's just straight. I couldn't get it to turn over. It just wanted to go straight. So it held any line perfectly neutrally, which again is cool. But I wanted something that'll turn a little bit more. And so I pulled out an M4 that one of my buddies here in town had given me when I bought a bag off of them. And it has a little bit of turn, but you can sort of work the angle so it turns a lot and lands flat, or you can really sort of punch it and it turns all the way over. So I have another buddy in town who had a lot of M4s, and I bought some M4s off him. So I have some fun ones to show here, some show and tell. So the first of which is beautiful. It's a 400, I think it's a Spectrum. I think that's what they call their burst. It's a slow mez M4. It's really nice. I need to sand down the flashing if it's going to go in my bag, but it's a super sort of bursty disc. It's so cool. I threw it a little bit when I played around last week, and then I have a couple of these actually. A couple Matio M4s. These are sort of matching. These are 500 plastic. Yeah, 500 plastic. And the difference for 500 is it's just a little bit firmer than the 400. Just a little bit. I don't know all the differences, but you know, they're really cool. And then this is another 400 M4. What does it say? 4. So just a 400 plastic M4, no 400G or anything. But it's a nice purpley bursty. These are all max weight, which is super cool. I'm really liking them. I'm going to take all of these and just practice mid-range shots. I need to really become reoriented with throwing mids most of the time. So I'm going to take my M4s out to the field, do my cone drills, and try to get better. So try to get better at manipulating the angle and a clean release. Okay, this last one, I don't know how this disc feels so good. So it's an old school Paige Pierce M4 when she had only won in 2011 and 2013. So Chad, at least what I've noticed about all of the Prodigy discs I have is on the bottom rim here, they have written in pen the weight, the mold, and then a number. So this one, I don't know if I can show you. It says 4 because it's 400 plastic. And then these Matty O ones say 5 on the bottom. So that's sort of how you can tell. Wait. I'll be right back 1 second. I have one more. Be back in like 8 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So, this one is a 750 M4. Yeah, I still don't understand it fully, but I'm trying my best because this disc feels really great and I love this mold. Let's see. So this is a 750 plastic. So this, as far as I'm concerned, is the stiffest that I've felt of these M4s. That's as far as I can go. Of course, Chad, no problem. Yeah, this is a really nice stiffer run. It's a little bit more stable too. I threw all of them sort of when I bought them from my buddy. Yeah, the M4 is great. So that's my second mail call for the for my new discs this week. Yeah, go ahead and let me know in the comments if there's any discs you just got that you're excited about or discs you are thinking about. Yeah, I totally agree. I haven't had that many. I've actually only had the M4 and the A2, but both of them I've really liked. So I would be definitely open to throwing more Prodigy in the future. I'm just happy with what I have right now. Yeah, one thing that I've been doing recently, and you'll see this when I put out a more sort of official in the bag video for the season, because I don't have my first tournament for another month and a couple weeks, because the tournaments around me have filled up really quickly. So I'm kind of SOL on a lot of them, but I did manage to get into at least one, so that's cool. So ahead of that, I'll sort of do my tournament bag. I'm trying to simplify it, and I'm trying to not get obsessed with one brand and then sort of have tunnel vision about that. So I'm trying to have at least 4 manufacturers in the bag. I'm trying to do all these things to sort of be as unbiased as possible. Because I've been guilty of this, where I get into one brand and then I buy every mold that the manufacturer has, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all Discmania or all Infinite or all Castaplast, and I feel like I'm settling into a really nice balance of Ace. I have not tried the Ace line yet. Yeah, I would be interested in trying like some of the P models or the F models. Right, exactly, Millennium. I'm not sponsored. I'm open to that idea, but I have to get my rating up first. So I'm just trying to be more self-aware of like, why would I pigeonhole myself when I can just throw exactly what I like? Yeah, I'll give one of the Ace lines a shout. I think my local shop will get them in here pretty soon, so that'd be cool, and support local. Let me show you one other disc I've been liking. Let me go grab it. 1 second. Okay, so I have a couple more shows and tell, and then I have to go. But I've been really loving the G-Line G-Blend Aztec from Infinite. So I did a video on all of the plastics of this mold, and I do like the Aztec a lot. I bag, let's see, right now it's 2 molds, or two or 3 plastics depending on the day. I have the Glow Metal Flake, which is the most stable in the bag. Then I've been really liking the Swirly Star or Swirly S blend Aztec, and this is the G blend. This is the flippy one. It's not as gummy as you would think, but I've been loving this. But I don't throw 600 feet, so I hadn't had the G blend in the